Hi, it's Abigail. We have a full body class today using the box, and we'll also use the band and the ball, which will be two optional props. We'll start with the box, short box on the reformer, and then we need 3 springs on 2 reds and a blue, or 2 mediums and a light. You can sit on your box facing your foot bar, which by the way, we're putting it in a low position, and reach for that safety strap. Tuck all 10 toes underneath the strap, and then scoot your hips back so your legs straighten out a little bit more. You can flex your toes and lift up to tighten that strap. From here, we're going to start with some half roll downs, warming up the core and the spine first. Send your arms out long in front of you, palms face down. Inhale, stretch the spine tall. On the exhale, tuck the chin, scoop the abs in, tuck the tail, and round down, spine finding a C curve. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll forward and stacking the spine at the top. Inhale and exhale, do it again. C curve the spine, rounding down. Take a pause to inhale at the bottom, and then your exhale rolls you forward once again. Restack the spine. Keep the arms reaching long in front of the body. So our first movements here are nice and slow. We're working into the spine, gently warming up the core. We'll build on this pretty soon here. Let's do one more roll down, just as we have been. Now on this next one, you exhale, roll down into that C curve and pause. Using the inhale, lift the arms, lower the arms, and then roll forward, restacking the spine, new pattern. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale to lift and lower the arms, and then roll forward, restack the spine. Let's do 2 more like that. Lift, lower, and roll forward. Last one. This time rolling down into that C curve, pause, just moving the arms, lift, lower, lower. 3, 2, 1, and hold the arms out in front of the shoulders, pulse forward and back, forward and back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then roll all the way forward to seated, relax the arms, stack the spine, and roll out your shoulders. Let's go for our second round. So we'll take the arms across the chest, make an X, hold an imaginary apple under the chin, keep the spine nice and long and flat. As we inhale, we hinge back, flat back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, hinge it back. Exhale, come forward. Range of motion will probably be smaller. Keep the toes flexed and lifting up into your strap. Last 4 here. If you want, take your hands behind your head, elbows wide. 3. Last 2. Holding it halfway back on one, pause. We twist to the right and left. Right and left. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, both sides, find center, and sit all the way up. Rest the arms down, roll out the shoulders. We've got 1 more movement to take facing forward, and then we'll do some side over stuff. So reach your arms back in front of you, palms facing each other this time. Spine is tall, inhale. On your exhale, we bow and arrow. So rolling down into the C curve, right elbow pulls to right rib, and you twist towards that right side. And then rolling forward, restacking the spine, arm reaches in front. Opposite side, exhale, roll down, left elbow pulls back, twist to the left. And rolling forward to restack. So we find a nice rotation through the torso and into the obliques. We're back to that original C curve that we were taking and restacking the spine each time we sit up. From here, we will take one more to each side, but we'll hold it on each side. So rolling down to the right side, you pause. Take that right elbow, extend the arm long to a T. Take little pulses forward and back, like you're playing tug of war with your arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then roll forward, restack. We have the other side. Rolling down, bow and arrow, left elbow pulls to rib and hold. Extend the left arm long behind you, finding T-arms, then take little pulses forward and back. Tug of war through the arms. Last thing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then come all the way forward, restack, and rest the arms down. All right, let's move into some side overs, starting by leaving your left foot underneath the strap, pulling your right foot out and twisting onto your right hip. We'll pull the right knee up onto the box, extend the left leg long. Bring your right hand down onto the headrest and really stack the hips, so left hip over right. Spine is nice and long, leg is long and lifting. Take your left hand behind your head, elbow wide, and again, keep the chest open. Start by just bending the right elbow to side bend and lower into the well, and then press that right arm back to straight. This might be enough for you here. You can stay with this movement if you like. I'll take one more like this. And then from here, I'll take my right hand, cross it over my chest, and take the same exact side overs. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Staying long through the spine. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up, reaching the right hand back to the headrest, and then twisting down towards your risers. Press your way up to seated when you're ready. We'll do the other side. Right foot goes underneath the strap. Left knee comes up onto the box. Straighten out that right leg. Toes are flexed underneath the strap. Reach your left hand onto the headrest. Take your right hand behind your head. Chest stays open. And then we begin by just bending the left elbow to side bend into the well. Exhale, pressing up. Side bend into the well, stretching the top side of the body. And again, you can stay here if this feels good. From here though, I'm going to take my left hand, cross it over my chest, and continue those side overs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and here's the last one. Lifting up, reaching the left hand down, and then twisting towards the risers. Take a quick stretch. We're going to move on from here. So press your way back up to seated. We're going to continue using our box, but if you're using your band today, go ahead and grab it, because we'll take that band right around the thighs, just above the knees. Make sure that your foot bar is in a low position. Walk your feet out onto that foot bar, and then scoot your butt down onto the carriage. Step your feet out wide. We're going to be on arches, finding an external rotation, so you should already be pressing into the band. Take your hands behind your head. Lean your upper back down onto that box, and then lift your hips, finding a bridge, tailbone tucked. From here, the head should have a little place to rest on the box. If it doesn't, adjust yourself so that you can be there. From here, we're going to bridge. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift, lower, and lift, lower, and lift. As you lift, can you open into the band? Lower, lift and open. Lower, lift and open. This will be a quick set, no rest in between. Last 2. Last 1. Lift, give me little pulses into the band. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, hold. Come up to your right toes. So we have tiptoes on the right side. From here, let's go back to those bridges. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lifting up, holding the bridge on 1, just that right outer thigh is going to press out into the band. Out into the band. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back down to the arch. Come up to the left tiptoes, other side. And then get right into your bridge as we lower and lift. Lower and lift. Here for 6, 5, 4, 3, squeezing the glutes at the top, 2, lifting up on 1, pause, just that left outer thigh presses into the band, into the band. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, good, hold. Come up to all 10 tiptoes. From here, pulse the hips up, 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 and up. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, hold it. Both legs open into the band, into the band. Quick little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, hold. Lower all the way down, pulling your chest up to seated. Nice job. Walk your feet to the center of the foot bar. Let's take the band off the thighs for a moment here, and we will reset our machine. All right, so step off of your machine. We're gonna leave the short boxes on. We'll bring the foot bars back up to their upright position, and we'll go down to a single blue spring or a single light spring. Coming onto your knees, facing your box. Place your toes onto the stable platform behind you, and then lower down onto your forearms, making a number 11 with your forearms. We have a few planks here, and then we'll do some extension work. So crown of the head reaches towards the opposite side of your room. Spine is long, inhale. On your exhale, draw your abs into the back of the spine, float the knees up, and press the carriage all the way out to your plank. From here, let's hold that plank position and use the shoulders to push the box away from you and bring it back. Push away and bring it back. This is your shoulder hinge or your saw. Go for 5. Last 4, you should feel this deep in your abs. 3, 2. Last 1, pulling the box in, bending the knees, come all the way home, and rest down for a moment. Let's get ready for our second round. We're gonna take it up a notch. So, forearms stay down. Spine is long, crown of the head reaches to the opposite side of the room. Go ahead and float your knees up when you're ready, and then hit your plank. From here, I want you to take your right toes up onto the foot bar, just the right toes. Right knee should be bent. And then now we scooter. Both knees bend to pull that box into you. And then both legs press out. Both knees bend and press out. Let's do 3 more like this. 2 more. Last one. Pressing out into your plank, your top foot on the foot bar, your right foot. Can you pull that knee into your chest? Send it long behind you. Into your chest and long behind you for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, place it down onto the carriage, and ride the carriage home. Let's take a quick stretch in between sides. Lift the chest, reach the hands behind you. Maybe you can find your foot bar, taking a nice open heart. Camel. Okay, we have a second side, coming back to your forearms. All 10 toes are gonna start on that platform. When you're ready, lift the knees, press out into your plank, and then this time the left toes come up onto the foot bar. That left knee will be bent. From here, both knees bend. As you scooter the carriage in and press it long. Scooter in and press it long. Just give me 3. Shoulders stay over elbows. Last 2. Last 1. Send that carriage out to plank. Pause. Take that top left foot. Pull the knee into your chest. Then send it long over the foot bar. Into chest. Then long over foot bar. We got 6. 5. 4. Keep those abs in. Don't let the back arch. 2. Last 1. Good, then bend the knee. Place it down onto the carriage. Ride the carriage home and rest. Sink it back into a child's pose. Now from here, we're gonna stay facing this direction, but we just wanna add 1 spring. So I'm gonna go ahead and add on a green spring or a heavy spring. I'm on a green and a blue. From here, we have some extension work. So crawling your body forward, I want you to place your hips right on top of your short box. Your legs will extend behind you, underneath the foot bar, and your hands will find the rails on the sides of your machine. Keep creeping forward on the box until the backs of your ankles can hook underneath the foot bar. Separating your legs wide, flexing the toes, and once again, lifting the backs of the ankles into the foot bar. Crown of the head reaches long. Keep the hands on the frame for now. Bending the elbows, lowering your chest, almost like a push-up. And then press into the arms, lifting the spine, reaching the heart forward. Bend to lower, and press up. Let's do 1 more like that. Good, this time holding the arms straight at the top. Can you take your hands, cross them over your chest, keep lifting into the foot bar behind you, glutes will turn on. And then we do the same thing. We inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Heart is trying to shine forward. Let's do 1 more. Then lower all the way down. Hands find the foot bar. Allow your legs to relax for a moment. Hands find the frame, excuse me. Let's do our second round. So back of the ankles hook into that foot bar, flex the toes, lift up into that foot bar, back body turns on. This time, can we take the hands and stack them right in front of the forehead? Elbows are wide. And then the movement is the same. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Just for 3, 2, last 1, then lower all the way down. Hands find the frame. Go ahead and push yourself up and scoot your knees back onto the carriage. Let's move on. We'll get rid of our box and we'll go back to our band. So coming off your reformer. Take your box off. We'll put it out of the way. I am going to use my ball here just as a pillow on the headrest, so use that if you have it. Take your band, slide it back up over your thighs. We're going to keep the springs that we have. So it's a blue and a green, a light and a heavy. All right, so come to side lying. I'm going to start on my right side body facing the camera, using my ball as a pillow on the headrest. Pull the knees up into the chest, scoot your hips back towards the back side of your space. Take your top foot, place it onto the foot bar towards the front side of your foot bar. Keep the hips stacked, and then from here we'll start our footwork. So we press into that left foot, stretching the carriage all the way out. then bend the knee, come in. So we should already be kind of opening or expanding into the band in this position. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, pressing out on 1, coming halfway in. Give me little pulses up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, then hold it at halfway. Little pulses with the top leg up into the band, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way out, come all the way home, and then leaving your heel exactly where it is, we're gonna open into an external rotation. So toe and knee angle up on a diagonal. And then let's start again, inhale. Exhale, press all the way out. Bend the knee, come in. Exhale, press it long and come in. So band is a little bit tighter this time. Last 5, 4. Last 3, then we have that same pulse pattern, 2. Pressing out on 1, coming halfway in. Little pulses up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it halfway, little pulses into the band, up and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Press it long, bend it in, and then return your foot to parallel. Quick rest in between. Okay, I want you to walk your top foot back about maybe a half step so that you kind of have to come up onto a tiptoe. Keep that tiptoe, and we'll do our final set of footwork. Your foot is parallel, pressing out. Stay on tiptoe and in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last 2. Pressing out on 1, coming halfway in. Little pulses up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it halfway, this time a little bit different. I want you to lower the heel, then lift the heel. Lower the heel, then lift the heel. Don't move the carriage. 5, just articulate through the ankle. 4, 3, 2. Last one, come to tiptoe. Press all the way out, come all the way in, and rest down. Nice job. Let's move on. We're gonna take that ball out from behind your head if you're using it. Roll over onto your back. Bring your feet up onto the foot bar. Slide the band down onto your feet so it wraps around your arches. Float your knees up to a tabletop, keeping the toes flexed and gentle pressure out into the band. Take your hands behind your head, elbows wide. When you're ready, come up into a chest curl. From here, let's go into our single leg stretch. Press the right leg long and away into the band, and then slowly switch. Switch, switch, and switch. We got 6, 5. Last 4, option always to ditch the band or even to lower your head, neck, shoulders down. 2. Last 1. Good. Meet me in tabletop. Allow the head to lower for 1 moment. Inhale at the bottom. On the exhale, come back into your chest curl and hold. Take the left leg, press it long in front of you, then take the chest, twist it towards your right knee, your bent knee. Reach the left hand across the body to the outside of the right leg. Give me little pulses, up, down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back through center, hands behind head. Let's switch the legs. Left knee bends, right leg extends. Twist,
towards that left knee. Reach the right arm across the body. Little pulses up, down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, 1. Come back with hands behind the head. Finish with crisscross bicycles. Switching legs and switching the twist in the torso. Last 4, switch, 3, switch, 2, switch, last 1, switch, and find center. Lower down, this time allowing your feet to find the foot bar. We're almost done. We're going to do one more set of core with this band here in supine, and then we'll do the other side of our footwork. So knees come up to tabletop, flexing the toes and gently pressing out into the band. Reach the arms long, hover them off the mat. When you're ready, come up into a chest curl and pause. From here, we're going to take our double leg stretch, extend the legs, bend them in, extend, and bend. 6, 5, spine is imprinted into the mat. 4, 3, 2, can you extend on 1 and hold? Start to pump the arms for your hundreds breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and out. Breathe in and out. In for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Reach the fingertips long. Keep the legs long. Keep a little bit of pressure out into that band. We're more than halfway done. Can you curl your chest just a little bit higher? Scoop the abs a little bit deeper. 2 more sets. Exhale. Then our last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Bring the feet to the foot bar and relax. We're going to take this band, slide it back up our legs. It's coming around the thighs once again. Reach for your ball if you were using it as a pillow, and let's roll over to the other side. So I am on my left side body. Scooch the hips back towards the back side of your space. Top right foot goes flat onto the foot bar, parallel. Knee is lifted to hip height. Let's begin our footwork. Inhale. On the exhale, press all the way out and draw back in. Exhale, press out and draw back in. Here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, press out on 1, come halfway and pause, little pulses, up and down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it halfway, little pulses up into the band, just with that top leg, lift and lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press all the way out. Come all the way home, rest a moment, leave the heel where it is. We're gonna externally rotate, opening the toe and knee on a diagonal, more stretch into that band. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press all the way out, then bend it in. Press it long, and bend it in. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it halfway and pause, little pulses, up and down, small movement to the carriage. 5, keep the top knee lifting into that band. 3, 2, last one, you hold it halfway, pulsing the top leg up into the band, open, open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good, press all the way out, come all the way home, return the foot to parallel, quick rest. For our final set, we're gonna take that top foot, bring it about a half step back so that you have to come up onto tiptoe. Keep that tiptoe, bringing your knee back up to hip height. Last set here, inhale, prepare. Exhale, press long and bend. Press and bend. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pressing out on 1. You come halfway and you stay on the tiptoe. Give me little pulses up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it halfway. The heel lowers and lifts, lowers and lifts. This is it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, lift to tiptoe, press all the way out, come all the way home, and finally rest the legs down. Nice job. All right, press up, come seated. We have just a little bit more to do. You can take off your band, and we're gonna change our springs to a single blue and a single red. So we're going on a light and a medium. Keep the ball with you, keep your headrest down, and lie down on your back. Feet come up onto the foot bar. You're gonna take your ball, place it underneath your hips and tailbone, and then reach behind you, grab your short loops. We'll do some hands and straps with ball under tailbone. Reach your arms up to the ceiling, palms open, knees come to tabletop. Make sure you're feeling balanced on the ball. Inhale, and on the exhale, press the arms straight down and lift back up. Exhale, press down, draw the abs into the ball, and lift. We'll do 6 more like this. Last 5, adding in your single leg stretch for 4, back to tabletop, 3, back to tabletop, 2, and then 1, press all the way down, hold, just go for the legs. Single leg stretch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring both knees to tabletop, arms reach up to the ceiling, pause. Open the arms out to a T. Inhale, prepare, and on the exhale, close the T into the hips. Inhale, open, and exhale, close the T into the hips. One more like this, then we add the legs. Adding in your double leg stretch. As you close the T, you extend both legs long, open the arms, bring the knees back to tabletop. 3 more like that. 2 more. And last one, you press in, hold the legs long, then just do the legs. Legs bend and extend. Bend and extend. We have 6, 5. Reach the fingertips towards the foot bar. Last 3, 2, and 1. Arms reach up to the ceiling, feet find the foot bar. Adjust the ball if you need to. We're going to do another set with the ball here, and then we'll move on without it. So arms go back up to the sky. Knees find tabletop again, and press the palms straight down to the mat. Hold here. Bend the elbows for your tricep bend, and then as you push the palms back down, reach your left toes down towards the springs for your single leg toe tap, and then elbows bend, knee comes back to table, switching legs. Tricep bend in the arms, single leg alternating toe taps in the legs. So the single leg toe tap, the move is coming from a hinge at the hips, not a bend in the knee. The bend in the knee is going to stay exactly the same the entire time, a nice 90-degree bend. Remember, keep the abs drawing down into that ball. And then could we slow it down and try it for a double leg toe tap? As the arms extend, all 10 toes reach down. And bend, come back to table. 3 more like this. 2. Last one. And bend the elbows, knees to table, feet find the foot bar. Pass the straps into one hand, get rid of that ball, lift your headrest up if you like, and then send your arms right back up to the ceiling. Bring your knees to tabletop. We're gonna go back into our press downs, adding a chest curl this time. As you press down, head, neck, shoulders, curl up, then lower the head and lift the arms. Exhale, press down, chest curl, and back to start. Adding in your single leg extensions. Keep that chest curl going. And if you prefer, you can hold the chest curl throughout the movement. Last 4, 3, 2. Good, last 1, knees to table and feet find the foot bar. Alrighty, we are almost done with this set, then we're gonna stretch. So knees come back to tabletop, arms press down by the side body. Bend the elbows, getting ready for your tricep bend. As you press the palms down to the mat, you're coming into a chest curl. You're sending your right leg to the sky and your left leg out to 45. Then bend everything back to start, head down. This time switch the legs. As you press down, come to chest curl. Left leg to sky, right leg to 45, and back to start. So keep moving through that pattern. We're creating an L shape with the legs. Each time we press the arms down, we're coming to a chest curl each time. And we're really reaching through the fingers as we press down. So don't allow the wrist bones to bend back. Last 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna press down, hold that L shape with the legs and just scissor switch the legs for 8, 7, 6, scoop the abs in, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, head goes down. All right, let's pass our straps into the long loops. Hook your feet into those long loops right over the arches. Send your legs back up to the sky, arms down by your sides. Take it into some leg circles. Make sure your pelvis feels stable, spine feels neutral, and again, your headrest can be however you like it. One more in this direction. And then go ahead and reverse. As you take this round of circles, play with the idea of doing this in an external rotation. Try doing it in an internal rotation, so thinking pigeon-toed. And then once you've done that, take your final few in parallel. Last one. Legs go up to the sky, heels together, toes apart, Pilates V. Press the legs down to 45, right into your frogs. Knees bend and extend. Flex the toes as you bend, point the toes as you extend. Opening the hips, but trying not to roll the tailbone off the mat. Last 2. Last one, press the legs all the way long, turn the feet to parallel, lift up to the sky, flex the toes, lower down. Point the toes to lift the legs and flex the toes to lower. Keep moving through the ankles and keep the legs straight. After this next one, let's send the legs up to the sky with pointed toes. Reach up, grab onto your black tapes. Then flex the toes down to you. Give those black tapes a little pull, working that stretch through the hamstrings and back of legs. Allow your legs to fall open into a straddle position, staying here for a breath or 2.
And then when you're ready, zip the legs back together. Bend the knees into the chest. Take your feet out of your straps, hang them up, and then make your way up to seated. We are all done for today. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, please like, comment, subscribe. That means a lot to me and I appreciate you. So thank you and see you next time.